My name is Olivier Legrand and I'm the Managing Director and Vice President for Asia Pacific at LinkedIn. I run our business for the APAC region. We have presence all across the region, offices in Australia, in India, Singapore, Hong Kong and Tokyo. And so my role really is a mix of managing our consumer web platform and representing LinkedIn from a members' perspective, as well as working with the different constituents and customers we have all across the region. So we help companies with their hiring, their marketing, their selling, and more recently with their learning and development. I'm French, probably guessed it by the accent a little bit, and I started my career almost 20 years ago now in France in banking, online brokerage. So I kind of fell into the internet pretty early days through the online brokerage prism. And after 7 years in banking, I made a big decision for my life. I moved to Hong Kong, where I started a company. I started an agency called Asia, ran the company for a couple of years, then moved into publishing, worked for the Wall Street Journal, and then LinkedIn. So I'm kind of been into the internet in digital marketing, sales leadership role, a lot into non-internet businesses. So if you think about banking, if you think about publishing, and then I decided to join LinkedIn about 6 years ago to be a part of a pure player. And I wanted to be really within the company where I wasn't going to be an internet person, but where I was going to be among internet persons. Main attributes of success, I think, ability to hire the best talent and attract the best talent. You need not only to be able to identify who are the best people, but also be able to have them want to work for you. And so I think that's a very, very important piece. The second one is this ability to set a clear vision for the business and for the team. Really this notion of what is it that we're going after. And the third one is really around how do you operate your business and your ability to stay focused. I think the biggest risk in business is to be diluted by the many, many things that you should be doing, as opposed to defining the 1-2 things that you have to be doing very, very well. And so focus is going to be a really important part of driving team with success and driving business to success, in my opinion. Emotional intelligence is extremely important, because if you don't seek to understand others, if you don't seek to understand why they are reacting or offering a certain perspective, it's not a dialogue, it's a one-way conversation. It may work for some people. I think it works for a short period of time. I don't think it has the ability to consistently work. If you want to deliver results over time, emotional intelligence and understanding where people are coming from is going to be extremely important. I think most of my job is actually to drive change in some shape or form. Sometimes it's incremental change, sometimes it's more dramatic change, and so this is where things get more challenged. But the reality is the world is changing around us, technology is changing, customer behaviors are changing, all of that is happening. And so assuming that your business is going to be static is kind of crazy to me. So change management is core to leadership and core to what every leaders are doing. Specific to my experience, I mean, I spent some time in banking and in publishing, so really in industries that were really anchored into a physical world and a brick and mortar business, but also businesses that have been challenged by internet and digital in general. And I've worked in companies that have embraced that change, and so do the change management there and try to understand how a legacy business versus a new business and how to invest in the right way at the right level in the new opportunities.